Believing that there's some sort of conspiracy behind every single like household product, and it will lead you to very conspiratorial thinking.
Yeah, but Kate, the conspiracies are true. Unfortunately for you, you have not discovered it's not just conspiratorial thinking that all of our products are toxic. Like, I'm Beatrice, I'm the anti-plastic lady. I run a non-toxic channel. I'm super liberal, super left-leaning. Many of our consumer products, dare I say, the majority of the popular Americana classic products are toxic for us, and the manufacturers knew that they were toxic and have known for decades. You mentioned cleaning products. Well, a great example is Scotchgard. That was made by 3M. 3M knew as early as potentially the 1960s that Scotchgard caused cancer, birth defects, and a shortened lifespan in people, and that it bioaccumulated. You know this, but recycling is a lie, right? Recycling has never worked, will never work. That's a lie that was concocted by the petrochemical industry. A lot of non-toxic spaces talk about all the toxins in all of our foods. Well, a lot of the most popular, again, of classic American brands, they were actually made by the tobacco industry. Oh yes, Philip Morris. Seriously, they are the ones that created some of the most iconic American brands, and they specifically engineered them to be addictive. Oh, but wait, what about all those food additives? The only reason they're still allowed is because they were grandfathered into the TSCA, the Toxic Substances Control Act, when that went into place in 1976. However, it was the Chemical Manufacturing Association that actually helped write that law. And they made sure that all of their toxic food additives that they also knew were addictive could still be allowed in food. Formula makers lobbied the US government so that there wasn't any paid maternity leave, right? They did not want women to be at home with their children because then they might breastfeed and then they wouldn't need to buy as much formula. Aspartame, we've known that that's been toxic to human health since it was approved by the FDA and then it got banned. And the only reason it got reapproved is because Donald Rumsfeld, you might be too young to know who he is, but in the 70s, he actually helped Richard Nixon with his transition team, and he was able to put in a new FDA commissioner. Then Donald Rumsfeld went and worked for the company that owned the patent on aspartame. Then he went back to the FDA, and the guy that he just helped get a job, well, he helped get aspartame approved. Johnson & Johnson actually helped change a lot of the policies at the FDA around what actual test companies can use in order to prove that their products aren't toxic. And all of that to hide the fact that their baby powder had asbestos, which was hurting children, and they knew that for 40 years. In 2008, the FDA declared that BPA was safe, and so that safety assessment, that was based on really shoddy work, this one government commissioned lab, okay? I mean, literally the rats got cancer, okay? However, they approved BPA at that time, and that lab eventually even got shut down because the work it did was so terrible. Reevaluated by the FDA, but they used industry-backed studies. So many people were upset that the FDA was still considering that BPA was totally safe. They petitioned the FDA, they reevaluated it, and then guess what? In 2018, the industry loyalist that Trump put into place said that BPA was safe again, even though if you actually read the raw data, it's totally not safe. Do I need to bring up the Tuskegee syphilis experiments? How about the Mississippi appendectomies? It's not conspiratorial thinking. It's fact. And when you start looking into history, it does make you not trust government agencies and marketing by big conglomerate corporations when they tell you that something's safe because it's not safe. It's not safe.